Entering into a restricted area will lead to a situation of trespassing. Staying in the restricted area will escalate to a situation of arresting. Doing something like subduing a civilian and being witnessed also creates a situation. Situations are magnets drawing attention to Agent 47. In the series finale, we are going to explore the concept of a situation and how it's used to draw in guards to confront Agent 47. The concept of a situation was created back in Hitman Absolution. A situation is created based on the NPC's reaction. A situation will always have one target. The target can either be Agent 47 or a discovery made by the NPC like a dead body. A situation also have participants. Here we have Agent 47 being witnessed doing an illegal action. In this case, it's trespassing, causing the NPCs to join a situation. If there is no situation, a new one will be created. NPCs can only join one situation at a time. There is a limit on the number of participants that can join. Situations are always prioritized, and NPCs will always join the one with the highest priority. In this scene, there's a few things happening. There's a new situation created for arresting. Since arresting has a high priority, the NPCs will abandon the trespassing situation. Situations terminate when there are no participating NPCs. This NPC is appointed the leader. In every situation, one NPC will be appointed as the leader. Finally, all situations are managed by a subsystem. To attract more NPCs to a situation, those already joined will broadcast the situation. This broadcasting activates when the player is deemed a threat. There are two types of broadcasting in Hitman. First is known as a radio broadcasting and informs the close by NPCs of the situation. Then there is a line of sight broadcast. This is for NPCs further away that can logically see what is happening. In order for them to join, they must have a line of sight to the broadcasting NPC. Line of sight is determined with a ray cast from the observing NPC to the NPC doing the broadcast. Both levels of broadcasting propagate over time. This gives Agent 47 an opportunity to get rid of those broadcasting NPCs before the broadcasting reaches any other NPCs. Create a situation subsystem C++ class. Add enum for the situation types. In this example, I only added arrest and combat, but feel free to add more. Create a situation struct. This is where all the required information about the situation will be stored. Add the following variables to the situation subsystem. An array of the situation struct created earlier. A timer handle. The situation subsystem is using a timer to update everything situation related. Two float variables. Thread duration for how long to wait before escalating to a higher priority situation. Thread timer to track wait time. Add a function to check for an active situation for a target. There can only be one situation active at a time for a target. Create a function that will migrate participants from the current situation to a new situation. This will be used when escalating from one situation to one with higher priority. Add a function that will create a situation for the target. Create a function to be executed by the timer to update everything situation related. Add a blueprint callable function to add participants to the current active situation. Create a blueprint callable function to remove participants from the active situation. Add a blueprint callable function to check if a NPC is a participant of a situation. Create a blueprint callable function to initialize the situation subsystem. Add a blueprint callable function that will get the current active situation for the target. Back in Unreal, initialize the situation subsystem in the level blueprint. Remove the NPC from the situation upon death, and check that the NPC is still alive in the behavior tree service. You do not want any ghost NPCs warning alive NPCs when you're coming for it. Check for threats and add the NPC to a situation if there is one. Update the behavior based on the current situation. As soon as a threat is detected, a situation of arrested is created. The situation escalates to combat as soon as the threat timer value reaches the threat duration threshold and the NPC start combat behavior soon after. Currently, only one NPC is reacting to the threat. Let's add broadcasting to inform the other NPCs of the threat. Add the following variables: a boolean variable that can be used to interrupt current broadcasting, a float value for the broadcast radius. This value will increase over time. This is to propagate the broadcast range. A float value to set the line of sight threshold. When the broadcast reaches this value, line of sight for the receiving NPC is required before joining the situation. A float value to set the maximum broadcast range. Create a function that will do a line of sight test between two NPCs. Add a function that will reset the broadcast. Create a function that will do the broadcasting. Update the update situation timer function by adding the broadcasting to the function. Update the remove participant function to reset broadcasting when removing a NPC. Now when you approach the NPC as a threat, not only will a situation be created, but the broadcasting will start and every NPC willing to listen will join and start broadcasting themselves. The NPC on the other side of the wall will only join if line of sight to the broadcasting NPC is possible. This can be seen when the wall is moved between them to isolate the NPC from the others. The NPC will not join and broadcast as the line of sight test failed. And just like that, you now have situations and broadcasting in your own game. Now check out this video to learn even more about AI in Unreal Engine.